solving problems using logical reasoning.
Good. Okay, so here's our diagram for our word problem. It says we have two equilateral triangles. The larger one has a perimeter that is 10 centimeters longer than the smaller one. So here's our larger one, and here's our smaller one. About how much smaller are the side lengths of the smaller triangle? So we need to figure out the side lengths. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark these off here because we know
They're
that
equal.
these three are equal, yeah, and we know that these three are equal. Now, this could be hard to put together, so let's actually give the larger one, we'll call him L, let's give him a perimeter. What would you like his perimeter to be? We can call it anything we like, any size.
20 centimeters.
20 centimeters? Okay, so we'll say the perimeter is 20 centimeters. Now, we need to figure out these side lengths. Okay. So, if this is 20 centimeters, how large is the perimeter of the smaller one? If
Half the size?
Well, it's 10 centimeters longer, the large one. So what does that mean? How do we figure out the smaller perimeter?
You have to make it 10 centimeters.
10 centimeters smaller. So what do? We take the 20 and
Divide it.
if we divide it by 10, what
no,
do we get?
by 2, I said.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not technically half because it's not half the size. We need to just subtract by that amount.
Subtract 10 from 20, which is 10.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
you gotta make that small triangle 10 centimeters.
Yeah. So what we need to do is we need to break up the sides. Now, if we have three equal numbers that add up to 20, okay, what operation can we do to figure out what each of the side lengths are? We have to break it, and when we break things into groups, do you know what operation we usually use in math? Division. Okay, how many side lengths are there?
3.
3. So what value do you...
20 divided by 3.
That's right, we need to divide this by 3. So we'll take our perimeter and divide it by 3. 20 divided by 3. Let's check it. We're probably going to get a decimal here. Division divided by 3 equals 6.7. We'll round it to. Okay, so the side lengths, not the perimeter, sorry, our S, sure, is 6.7 centimeters. And let's test this. Let's add these together to see if we get approximately 20. So 6.7 plus, if we're doing perimeter, we add, right?
Yeah,
Plus
we can
7
do times.
plus 6. Oh yeah, or times what number?
Times 3.
That's right. Gives us 20.1. So we rounded, so we're a little off. But that's pretty much correct. Okay? Now, how would we find out the side lengths of the smaller one? If
10
the
divided by 3.
That's right. We take that 10 and we divide it by 3. That's our side length. So side will be equal to, same idea, 10 divided by 3 equals 3.4, let's say. Okay? So, 3.4 is our side length. Let's test it. How can we test it to make sure it's right?
3 times 3.
Mm-hmm.
What's the number 3 times?
3.4.
3.4 times 3.
Good, and that gives us 10.2. A little big because of our rounding. Okay, actually, I think we were supposed to round it to 3.3. I apologize. I rounded that wrong. Okay, and that ends up being 9.9. So, the question asked us how much smaller are the side lengths. How do we figure out how much smaller they are? We know the large triangle has 6.7 and the small triangle has 2.3.
Do 6.7 subtract 3.3.
Yeah, that's right. So 6.7 subtract 3.3. Do you know what it is?
Oh wait, I can't see. 4.3.
3.4.
I mixed it up.
That's okay. But what's good about this is it's 3.4. Okay. So we could say it's approximately maybe 3 centimeters if we round down, right? It's approximately 3 centimeters larger. Okay. So that's how we did. We just gave this a specific value. Okay. And then we subtracted from there to find out what our perimeter of the smaller one was. And then we broke it into 3 equal spots. Does this make sense how we did it?
Yes.
Yeah? Easy enough for you?
Mm-hmm.